Well, good morning, folks. It is 25th of January. Have to do a little update on this. I do a lot of videos, but I don't really post them. It's just so I have reference as to what I'm doing, especially with projects like this. Kitchen's completely gutted. Have new cabinets coming in next week, so I'll have this ready to go. This wire is pre-existing, will be pulled up and dropped into the wall, so it's not that. This water heater is coming out. This is a water heater, not a hot water heater. You can only heat hot water so much. This is a water heater. The logic behind hot water heater drives me insane when I hear it. But anyhow, I will cut and cap these lines. This comes from the main feed. I won't need that. So the cold water over there will still work, and all the other cold waters will still work. It's just hot that, I had to come up with some kind of concept to rearrange all this because we're doing away with the water heater here. So I'll cut and cap them. This is no longer in use. Added breakers to this panel. There was no light there. All the ceiling's been painted. Needed a light in this dining area, so ended up wiring one in. I also have one wired in on that wall for that light right there. They're tied into a junction box, which goes to a 15 amp breaker. So this room here, as far as the lighting, is just on one circuit. As you can see, I have windows going in. This was 2 layers of lick'em stickum linoleum tile down here. This was fun getting this stuff up. In order to get this stuff up, what really works is a tool like this, a razor. It's just a shaft with a razor head on it. That's it. But that's what I use to get all this up. I'll wash all this, have flooring I pick up tomorrow, so I gotta get ready for flooring. As you can see, got paint going in. Got new doors about to go on. Got my attic door in. Getting this room ready to paint. Got mud on the walls. Doors are painted. That's my surround for the tub. Plumbing, still working in here. Have to tie in this new thermostatic body. Water heater is actually upstairs now. Here's my hot feed, here's my cold feed. The way I'm going to do this, and I drew diagrams. I drew it out as how I'm going to do it. That's 1/2 inch copper line, excuse me, using 1/2 inch shark bite. I'll have all this married together. And what this will do is tie in to that cold feed, and I have another one that will be tying into this. And it will tie into that valve body just like that. I'll do this away with this old one, and that will be my cold feed that feeds not only this but also feeds my water heater upstairs, and then it drops right back down through here, feeding the rest of the house through that line, just back feeding it for the most part. Bathroom's got to get gutted some more. Got to take the vanity and all this stuff out. Shelf work's coming out. This door, I'm swapping sides on this so that when you come in the house and look, you're not looking at this. The door actually swings and you have access to this light. This will be pulled out. I'll have a 2-gang box, and I'll be putting in a fart fan right about up in here somewhere and blowing out. Like I said, all this has to come out for the tub to come in, because the tub has to come in sideways, lay down like that, come down, and then right down here, and then set and get fastened. And then I have to do sheetrock work on it. Work in progress. I'm one guy. Give me a break. This is a week and a half's worth of work so far. I'm just one guy. All the trim's been painted. By the way, this room's starting to look like something. This isn't coming up. This isn't coming up. So in order to accommodate this height difference, and I don't have any joints popping on my flooring, you just create an air barrier. Even though the flooring has padding and everything else, I like to use felt paper on concrete just as a moisture air barrier. My backs. We got one coat on everything so far, or because I'm like a dozen people doing all this. Still got wet mud. Got rid of the bifold doors here, going with regular doors that'll open out French style. Also have new ceiling fans going in here. Attic. I did this by myself, these attic stairs, all by myself. Come on. I don't want to hear anybody say any stuff about what they can and can't do in life. My dad told me a long, long, long time ago, you argue your limitations and they'll become you. I don't set limitations for myself. I do it. You know how much it would cost to get a plumber, electricians, flooring, demo guys? I'm telling you, learn to do something. Anyhow, let's go up here and take a look. Put in decking so I could work. Had to put in this disconnect right here. This is for the new AC that's going right there. Got that decked and ready to go. Here's my water heater. Got it wired. Got a new pipe. Here's those 2 lines that you seen going down the wall. Right there. I'll finish insulating them when I get up in that area to do the fart fan in the bathroom. You know, I don't like going back and forth through all this. So, you know, I get about 3-4 things to do in one area and then knock it out. But I'll get all that taped up. Ended up putting in 2 lights up here so service people have some lighting up here. That's where I got the water heater from. My bad. I'm sitting there covering up. But I got it up through that hole. Got it closed up. Water heater would not come up through this area. So I had to come up through here. I built and then pulled that sucker up. One man. Come on. But I'm getting it. Probably get my son to help me set that. But everything else in here I do by myself. I got to. This is how me and my boy take care of ourselves. Here's all the stuff that come out of it. There's the old AC unit furnace. Gotta get a dumpster. I got more stuff coming. My truck. There's a new service that got put in. I'll do patchwork on this, and I'll be painting the outside as well. Probably putting in a new roof and a driveway. At least that's things that we had discussed. May not, I mean, it ain't gonna happen overnight, by no means. But it's things, ideas that they had doing to this, which would increase the value of this property and really, really make it look good. It's a nice little place. Anyhow, it's just an update, folks. As always, pay attention to what's going on in the world, but don't let it consume you. There's other things to do, other things to worry about. Find something to occupy your time. As you can see, I got me something occupying my time. She's gonna look good. These windows, you know, I won't paint anything in here until after I get my new windows in here. And when it comes to the windowsills like this, I always paint these white. And the reason why I don't never do wall paint, I always do a white on this encasement. And the reason why is you want that reflective light. You don't want dark colors or anything like that inside these sills. And if it's dark and you have sun hitting it, then heat will cook that paint. Since dark colors attract heat, it'll absorb all that heat. And then along with the moisture, all that fluctuating, what's going to take place is right along this edge, it's going to start building up mold. It's going to start cracking and, you know, fracturing all around. All your caulk joints, all your mud joints will start doing weird stuff like this, as you can see. So you don't ever paint these dark. Always keep them white to reflect that light. Just a little hint. Got new blinds going in and everything else. Anyhow, that's that. Y'all be safe.